Hey guys! Well, today is my first blog in English. I'm gonna try it. I think it's gonna be a first one of many. I hope so. And I'm super nervous, and that's why I'm gonna have a really heavy accent. I'm sure because every time I'm nervous, I have it. Yeah. So I hope you don't mind that. Important thing about Eurovision, it's actually a pop music contest, not just a music contest. Well, at least I perceive it like that. I am not exactly a pop music person, and so okay, I'm joking, but honestly, it's just really to like this kind of music, you have to have a special kind of taste, and maybe I'm not exactly qualified to make any kind of comments because I don't have it. But yeah, I will still do. I stopped watching it around 2010 because I thought it's kind of boring to watch it when I cannot cheer for my country, and I cannot cheer for my country because all those years we get some kind of singers I don't really like, and I think well it was a poor representation of the country. I stopped watching it really, and but I I checked all the winners all these years. I have friends who are watching it quite intensely. So this year I wasn't really watching it either, but of course I got there's like a wave of information in the Facebook and my blog everywhere because such an interesting person to win, and and what I was actually expecting but didn't like is the wave of hate from people, and that's what I actually want to address about. But first, I think there is like a three major thing you have to do to win this contest. We are not talking about now the situation when the person is like deserving to win, but someone voted otherwise. Because I totally agree that this year was like an honest and fair victory. So three most important things is first is the song. And it's not just the voice or not just the text of the song and or rhythm, but actually all together. And it happens a lot when you see when there's like a amazing voice of the person, but such a shitty song. But in the end, it's, for example, Israel. This year, I kind of really liked her, but the song is it was not the shitty song, but it was like a whatever song. It doesn't really catch at all, even though the voice was really good. Same with Ireland actually, and or for example in Norway, the guy was really cool, but those kind of songs just don't win Eurovision. I mean, you cannot sing about slow, emotional thing because that's not the point. In this kind of contest, I think it's more about um, either something very fast, like rhythmic and so catchy that people just cannot help but love it, or about something like grand, with like epic thing. So basically, the thing that happened in the end. And the second thing is performance, and what I mean here is also not just the show, what's going on, sometimes they have this acrobatic stuff, dancing, swinging, whatever. Ukraine this year had this round thing, like it can be cool, but that's not the most important thing. It's a song contest, so sing. Then the look of the person. Well, most of the people are okay there. They are, I mean, all really lovely. They have amazing dresses, gowns, and everything. But I mean, it has to be catchy in a way too, and charisma. It's just this intangible thing when person just looks in a camera and you have the feeling, you have the emotional connection with the person. And yeah, for example, the I don't remember which year exactly. Alexander Rybak, the guy from Norway with the violin and fairy tale song, he was kind of not that high on the other this scales, but with charisma he was just killing everyone because he was like just I don't know, smiling in the camera, and you just cannot help but fell in love. Yeah, he's just such a nice guy. Third thing, which is actually very rare in the songs in Eurovision, is a message. For me personally, I kind of like those kind of songs and uh, and movies and like everything and books, like everything where there's this kind of message in there. Like it's just not about entertainment, but also about some kind of meaning when you want to say something. Because well, all those guys and girls there, they just go and whole Europe, whole world is watching them. I don't know exactly the number, but I think it's millions and millions of people who are voting. So you have this unique chance to stand on the stage and say something important, say something when all this address to all those people who can hear it, and then change their minds about something. So yeah, I don't really like how sometimes it goes all about politics or something like that. But still, there is an opportunity there, and I think um, it's supposed to be not just about singing, and especially pop singing, which is like, yeah, I'm not gonna insult anyone who likes pop music, but yeah, let's be honest, it's just like, oh, kiss me, baby, one more time. Those are the three major parts that are important for winning the competition, in my eyes at least. The Conchita had all those, and like in a perfect level. Well, maybe not the show, but the show itself, when because she was like the only one standing and just this fire stuff around her, and like no even people. That's what I liked actually, because it was such an emotional song. If you would add some kind of dancing around, it will just distract people because it was clear, and the most important thing, there was a message again. And no, the beard was not the message. That's not the point. The point about the person who reborns, like like a phoenix. I would say it's more about relationship with yourself than with the people around you, or like one some person. It's not about love more. It's more about self acceptance and um, inner power, stuff like that. I don't know. I perceive it like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just think, and I really connect to it. I mean, I am not voting for beards for girls, and I mean, even from aesthetical point of view, like my personal opinion is I don't like it, but that's okay. I don't like tan, for example. The majority of people like tan. I like paleness. So it's okay. I mean that I don't like it. I am not supposed to like it. She's not this $100 bill for me to like her. The most important thing that was this big message, and it was heard like as we see from the results. If we just separate from it, the voice was so good. I mean, she had an amazing voice. The song maybe was not the most amazing song I ever heard, but it was definitely one of the best on the contest, and maybe even the best one. But again, for me, the message part is like the most important part, and I like it. And that's what I want actually to mention. Like, I'm from Ukraine, and my favorite Ukrainian representative was in 2009. I'm not sure. The girl named Alyosha, and she was singing a song "Sweet People." And it was an amazing song about like environment, how fucked up people are, and what they're gonna do with the world, and like just stop and look around. And I mean, because we have a future, and if we keep going on like that this way, there may be no future for our children as we want to see it. So yeah, and just aside from the perfect voice and a really nice looking girl, it was just such a powerful message. I got really pissed when she was found on this competition because she was the best that time. But that's not the point. The point again is the message. If you just keep singing endless songs about 14, 17-year-olds getting love, boring and not important. I just want people to think about stuff. That's the point of art, actually, in general. Like to, create thoughts, like some kind of enlightenment of people and stimulate their thinking and stuff like that. So that's why it's not a beard girl one thing for me. It's a person who is talking about important things, and people around the world who looked at it and could perceive it not just in a wicked. I hope that was not the reason why they voted actually, because maybe some, oh look, the girl with the beard, I'll vote for her. I really hope that wasn't the reason, because I would like to think that people actually receive this message in this way, and they interpret it, and they thought like, yeah, that's cool, that's important, and the song is nice, and the voice is amazing. So I hope that the thing that she won is actually saying something good about people around the world in Europe. Yeah. So this is it for today. I really hope it was interesting to hear my thoughts about it. And if it was, just like it or something, or comment. And I would really like to hear actually what was your favorite songs, favorite countries this year. And because I haven't looked them all, because as I said, I wasn't following it, and just some of my friends told me which one they liked the most, and I just watched it. Those I haven't mentioned. I really liked Albania and Switzerland too. San Marino was not so bad. There was pretty cool stuff there. but I haven't checked them all, and probably maybe I missed something. So if there are stuff that you really liked, just please tell me about it. I will check it. So thank you for your attention. See ya.